There's a moment, sometimes weeks, sometimes months after she walked away, when something shifts. The silence you left behind starts to echo in her mind. The peace you found without her. That's when the regret begins to creep in. And it always shows up in words. Not always direct, but if you know what to listen for, you'll hear the truth behind the mask. Because here's the thing. When a woman truly starts to regret losing you, she doesn't come out and say, "I made a mistake." That would be too easy, too vulnerable. Instead, it slips out in subtle phrases, quiet texts, unexpected calls. It's wrapped in emotion, nostalgia, and sometimes even denial. So in this video, we're breaking down 10 things she says when the regret finally sinks in. These aren't just words. They're signals that she feels your absence more than she ever expected. And if you've been holding your ground like a Stoic, focused, calm, detached, these signs will tell you everything you need to know. Let's get into it. 1. Good morning, beautiful. I woke up thinking about your smile. This message isn't just sweet. It's a mental image that sticks with her all day. When a woman reads this, you're not just saying hello. You're reminding her that she's on your mind first thing in the morning. That's powerful. Most women are used to robotic, good morning texts with no soul, no warmth, just obligation. But when you say you woke up thinking about her smile, you're creating a visual that connects emotionally. It's effortless intimacy. Why does it work so well? Because it mixes physical attraction with emotional attention. You're not just saying she's hot, you're saying her smile had an impact on you. That shows depth. Women want to feel like they're more than just looks. This text says, "I see something in you that makes my day better." It also sets a tone. You're not chasing. You're appreciating. There's a subtle difference. You're not begging for her to like you. You're calmly letting her know that she already does. If you want to level it up, don't send it every day. Keep it special. Randomly drop it in after a few days of space, and it'll hit harder. Predictability kills excitement. Surprise builds attraction. Make your words count by using them with intention. Let her wonder, why did he think of me this morning in particular? Because in her mind, that one line means more than a paragraph. When it comes to attraction, simplicity and sincerity beat length every time. 2. Good morning, beautiful. I hope your day is as amazing as you are. This one might sound like a classic line, but don't underestimate the power of a thoughtful compliment when it's genuine. Most women have heard the word beautiful before, but when you connect it to a wish for her day to be just as amazing as she is, it becomes more than a compliment. It becomes a moment of emotional connection. The magic lies in how you frame it. You're not just saying she looks good, you're implying that her presence, energy, and vibe make her day, and everyone else's, better. You're showing appreciation in a way that makes her feel seen and valued beyond surface-level attraction. Also, notice that this kind of text has zero pressure. You're not asking for anything. You're not trying to start a deep conversation or fish for attention. You're simply offering a gift, a positive emotional boost, and that's rare. Most people start their mornings with stress, alarms, deadlines, and responsibilities. But when she wakes up to a text like this, you become the calming presence that gently resets her mood. What's powerful about this line is that it subtly plants a thought in her head. Wow, he's thinking of me. He genuinely wants me to have a good day. That emotional impact lingers. She might smile at her phone, think of you between meetings, or look forward to your next message. That's how emotional attraction grows, not just through chemistry, but through consistency, thoughtfulness, and warmth. In the world of dating, it's not always the big gestures that win hearts. Sometimes it's the small, kind, and well-timed words that leave the deepest impression. 3. I had a dream about you last night, and now I can't stop thinking about you. This message blends mystery, flirtation, and emotional intrigue, all in one sentence. When you tell a woman she appeared in your dreams, it hits differently. It implies that even subconsciously she's on your mind, and that makes her feel special. It doesn't matter if the dream was real or not. What matters is how you make her feel when she reads it. You're planting a powerful seed in her mind. What did he dream about? Was it romantic? Was it sweet? That curiosity is what creates a craving. She'll want to know more. It pulls her in emotionally and subtly invites her to engage in conversation. This kind of message stands out because it sparks imagination. Most people send boring, repetitive good morning texts. But this one, it ignites desire. It's suggestive without being inappropriate, romantic without being needy. And here's the best part. She might start thinking about you all day too, wondering what your dream was, replaying that text in her head and hoping you share more. That's how emotional connections deepen. But timing and tone matter. Don't send this too soon if you're still early in the talking stage. Save it for when there's already a spark. Delivered at the right moment, this text can flip the switch from casual interest to romantic curiosity. And that's exactly the kind of tension that leads to deeper attraction. 4. I can't wait to hear about your day later. I love the way you tell stories. This one hits different because it's not just about saying good morning, it's about setting up future connection and showing genuine interest in who she is as a person. When you tell her you're looking forward to hearing about her day, you're showing two key things: attentiveness and emotional investment. Most people don't realize this, but women want to feel like they're being listened to, not just heard. When you say you love the way she tells stories, you're complimenting something far more intimate than her looks. You're valuing her mind, her perspective, and her ability to express herself. That's powerful. This kind of message shows her that you're not just interested in what she does, but how she sees the world. It creates a space where she feels emotionally safe, admired, and understood. That's rare in today's fast-paced dating culture. It also builds anticipation. You're planting a subtle emotional anchor. She starts her day knowing that someone genuinely wants to hear from her later, not out of obligation, but because her words mean something to you. That thought stays with her, making her feel warm, confident, and appreciated. And when you actually follow through later and ask about her day, that's where trust and attraction deepen. Consistency is key. So if you want to stand out from every other guy sending bland good morning texts, this is your move. Be the man who listens, not just with his ears, but with genuine interest. She'll never forget how you made her feel. 5. Just a reminder, you're capable of handling anything today throws at you. I believe in you. This text hits like a motivational hug. It's not flirtatious, not overly emotional, but it packs a serious punch. Why? Because you're offering strength and encouragement in a world where people are constantly being drained. Women deal with a lot: stress, pressure, expectations, and often carry it all while trying to keep a brave face. When you send a message like this in the morning, you're showing up as someone who sees her strength and reinforces it. That's rare. Instead of just saying, "Good luck," you're reminding her of what she already is: capable, strong, and worthy. And you're reinforcing the fact that you believe in her. That emotional support creates a strong impression, especially if you're someone she's still getting to know. It doesn't matter if she has a big meeting, a stressful situation, or just a normal workday. This kind of message hits home. It says, "I see you. I've got your back. You're not alone. And the truth is, every woman appreciates knowing that someone believes in her, not just for what she looks like, but for who she is. You're positioning yourself as a steady presence, a rock, not just a fling. And the more you reinforce her confidence, the more she'll associate you with positive energy and emotional safety. That's how you become the man she looks forward to hearing from every morning. 6. Woke up smiling today. You were the reason. This text blends charm, simplicity, and emotional impact in just a few words. It's not over the top, but it carries weight. It tells her something important. The thought of her is enough to change your mood. You're not trying too hard. You're not over-explaining. You're simply letting her know that her presence in your life brings you joy, even when she's not physically around. That's the kind of message that hits deep, especially in the early stages of romantic tension. What makes this text so effective is how effortless it feels. It doesn't come off as needy or overly emotional. It feels natural, like a genuine moment of vulnerability, shared without expectation. That kind of emotional transparency is attractive because it shows you're comfortable with your feelings and you're confident enough to express them. It also plants a positive emotional association. When she sees your name pop up in the morning, it's tied to warmth, happiness, and genuine affection. Over time, those emotional anchors build a powerful connection, one where she begins to crave your presence, not just out of attraction, but because of how you make her feel. And the best part, you didn't have to be overly poetic or complicated. You just kept it real. And sometimes, that's what hits the hardest. 7. Good morning, my favorite person. I hope today treats you well. This one feels personal, warm, and effortlessly affectionate. When you call her your favorite person, you're not just saying she matters, you're placing her in a category that's above everyone else in your life. That kind of exclusive emotional positioning sticks. It's not clingy, it's not needy. It's a soft, intentional nudge that says, you matter to me more than most. And believe it or not, that subtle elevation speaks volumes. It makes her feel chosen, and everyone wants to feel chosen. Even the simple line, I hope today treats you well, shows care. You're not just focused on how you feel, you're focused on her experience. That's empathy, that's maturity, and that's what makes a woman feel emotionally connected. This kind of message works especially well once you've built some rapport. It deepens the emotional thread and creates a sense of consistency and emotional reliability. She starts to expect that morning text, not out of habit, but because it feels like part of her day. And let's be honest, in a world full of shallow connections and transactional conversations, being someone's calm, consistent energy is powerful. This message tells her exactly that. 8. Good morning, beautiful. I hope your coffee is strong, your day is easy, and your smile stays with you all day. This message is like a warm blanket on a chilly morning, comforting, charming, and effortlessly thoughtful. It's not just a compliment. It's a small moment of positivity that sets the tone for her entire day. The word beautiful grabs her attention and makes her feel seen. Not in a shallow, you're hot kind of way, but in a kind, romantic, and genuine sense. Then you follow it up with a mix of simple wishes, strong coffee, an easy day, and a lasting smile. Why does this work so well? Because you're showing that you care about her experience, her energy, and her happiness. You're not just texting to get attention, you're giving it. What makes this text so effective is the way it blends affection with encouragement. It says, I know life can be chaotic, but I hope your day flows effortlessly. That kind of emotional support, even in small doses, makes a big impact. It's the kind of text that makes her pause, smile at her phone, and maybe even screenshot it. Why? Because in a sea of WAD and GM messages, you stood out by making her feel genuinely appreciated before the day even started. Consistency is what makes this message truly powerful. Say it like you mean it, and don't overdo it. Drop it once in a while, and she'll look forward to those thoughtful little moments that only you know how to deliver. 9. I hope today brings you exactly what you need, even if you don't know what that is yet. This is a deeper, more emotionally mature kind of message. It's not a flirt. It's not even a compliment. It's an insight, one that communicates empathy, care, and a quiet strength. You're not wishing her a good day in the generic sense. You're hoping she receives whatever it is that her heart might be needing. Peace, clarity, love, joy, or even just a moment to breathe. Think about it. Most people wake up already anxious, flooded with tasks and responsibilities. When you send this message, you're giving her a break from that. You're giving her a moment to reflect, to wonder what it is she needs, and to feel seen, even in ways she hasn't spoken out loud. This text positions you as emotionally attuned. You're not just reacting to what she says, you're reading between the lines, showing up with a message that feels tailor-made for her soul. That's rare. And here's the subtle genius. It sparks curiosity. She might wonder, how did he know I needed this today? Or, wow, that's exactly what I didn't know I needed. That feeling of being understood without even saying anything is what creates a deep emotional bond. When you send something this thoughtful, you're not just someone she's talking to, you become someone she trusts. And trust is the bridge between interest and emotional attachment. Send this kind of message, and you'll be building that bridge one line at a time. 10. No matter how crazy today gets, just remember, you've got someone cheering for you. Sometimes the most attractive thing a man can offer isn't charm, jokes, or even flirtation. It's support. Real, unshakable support. This message is a subtle yet powerful reminder that she's not alone in the fight. You're letting her know, directly and simply, that you're in her corner. In the chaos of everyday life, people rarely pause to say, "I'm rooting for you." That's what makes this message stand out. It's a small gesture with a big emotional impact. You're not promising to fix her problems. You're not trying to rescue her. You're simply showing up as her quiet strength, her emotional anchor in a world full of noise. And here's the secret. This kind of message creates a sense of emotional security. Women are deeply attracted to men who make them feel safe, not just physically, but emotionally. When she knows you believe in her, even when the day's tough, she'll naturally feel drawn to your presence. She'll see you not just as someone she likes, but as someone she can rely on. Plus, the simplicity of this message makes it digestible. It doesn't feel forced or overly romantic. It's warm, supportive, and strong, just like the kind of energy a high-value man carries. So when you send this, don't just text it, mean it. Be the guy who doesn't just show up when things are fun, but also when she needs strength, because when she knows you're cheering for her, even silently, that's the moment she starts cheering for you too. So there you have it, 10 good morning texts that no woman can ignore. But here's the truth, it's not just about the words, it's about the intention behind them. When you take the time to connect with her mind and emotions, not just her appearance, that's when you stand out from every other guy in her inbox. These texts aren't about impressing her, they're about impacting her, making her feel seen, making her feel special, and most importantly, making her feel something real. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know in the comments which text you'll try first. Until next time, stay confident, stay intentional, and never underestimate the power of a well-crafted message. See you in the next one.